That sounded like a bit of a decaf reaction. You've enjoyed the Tim Hortons this morning, right? I said, how's everybody doing this morning? Welcome to the exciting launch of the CIBC Tim Hortons Double Double Visa card. I'm Jeff Dillon from Team CIBC, pleased to be your MC for this morning. A couple of things before we get started. If you have your smartphone with you, feel free to take pictures, send messages, tweet. Use the hashtag Double Double card to be part of today's event. So take part and have a good time. Lots to do around the square. So please feel free to stay and take part in the fun. Before we get started with remarks, a couple of special guests I'd like to welcome this morning. First of all, would you please join me in welcoming the President and Chief Executive Officer of Tim Hortons, Mark Kyra. Welcome, Mark. Thank you very much for being here today. Would also like to welcome the man who claims to have the very first CIBC Tim Hortons Double Double Visa card. He's been helping us promote the card this morning. One of our favorites here in the city of Toronto. Please welcome Ty Domi. He's got it. He's got it. An exciting launch this morning. Ty's already been sharing the good news about the card on breakfast television, on Chum FM, lots of other media. So Ty, thanks very much for being part of today's event. We also have two business partners I'd like to acknowledge on the stage. The President and Chief Executive Officer of Dynamics Inc. Please welcome Jeff Mullen. And would you please join me in welcoming the President of Visa Canada, Rob Livingston. Welcome, Rob. So we have two speakers to formally kick off today's exciting launch. In a moment, you'll hear from the Senior Executive Vice President and Group Head of Retail and Business Banking for CIBC. Please welcome David Williamson. And I'm pleased to start it off with the Chief Operating Officer for Tim Hortons, David Klaniken. David.
Thanks, Jeff. As Jeff said, I'm David Klaniken, the CEO of Tim Hortons. And on behalf of Tim Hortons, I want to welcome everyone to Yonge and Dundas Square for today's launch. And to David Williamson and our friends from CIBC, Visa, and Dynamics, thank you for your partnership and for the work we've done together to arrive at today's event. It's no secret, with all the fun activities you can see around us, that we're here to officially launch the new CIBC Tim Hortons Double Double Visa card. That's a mouthful. All right. Today's launch is a big milestone and unique because it's a dual-purpose, dual-branded payment card, which is why we, of course, named it, Double Double. This card is the first of its kind in Canada. It's different, it's bold, and it's daring. It features dual light technology that allows card users to toggle between using the card as a CIBC Visa credit card or a Tim Hortons Tim card, all in one. Cardholders simply press the CIBC Visa button on the front to pay for their everyday purchases, and 1% of each dollar is converted instantly into Tim Cash rewards. And then I can go across the street and buy my coffee at Tim's and not pay for it. With a simple With a simple touch of the Tim Hortons Tim Card button, cardholders can then instantly redeem that Tim Cash right across the street for all of our menu items, not just coffee. Our Tim Hortons guests have been asking for a loyalty program, and this milestone is a significant first step in that direction. It's an easy, convenient, and instant reward solution that we know consumers are going to love. At Tim Hortons, we're focused on bringing innovations and technology with a purpose that will help make our guests' lives easier. Much the same as we do with our food and coffee innovation. And this piece of technology that we know with this piece of technology, people are going to want it in their wallets. We're seeing that already. The CIBC Tim Hortons Double Double card is like no other. When we used our test cards in the market, not just Ty, some of us had them as well, people were captivated by it. They want to see it, they want to know what it does, and they want to use it. And they especially love that they can instantly earn Tim Cash rewards for doing something they are already doing each and every day. Thank you again, And with that, I want to turn it over to David Williamson from CIBC. David?
Thank you, David. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the exciting launch of the CIBC Tim Hortons Double Double Visa card. You're right, it is a mouthful. I'd like to start by recognizing the employees and teams from both CIBC and Tim Hortons who played a key role in researching and delivering this innovative card to Canadians. So please join me in giving both the teams a round of applause, recognizing their efforts. I'd also like to acknowledge two key business partners that made today's launch possible. Rob Livingston with Visa, the Canadian President, and Jeff Mullen, the CEO of Dynamics, over to my far left, who pioneered the innovative technology that makes this card so unique in Canada. So welcome to both of you, and thank you for making today's launch possible. So, yes, by all means, let's recognize the efforts of both folks. So Canada has never seen a credit card like this. Today we're launching the most innovative credit card in Canada with effectively two cards rolled into one. This is going to turn heads in the checkout line. We're combining the benefits of a CIBC Visa with everyday rewards at Tim Hortons. When you press one button, it lights up in blue and it's a CIBC Visa card. And when you press the other button, it lights up in white and it's a Tim's card. People will definitely notice you in the checkout line. The best part is the rewards are instant. So if you buy something at the mall, like a pair of skates, then you can use your rewards on your way back to the car in Tim Hortons. Since we've announced this new card a few months ago, we've seen excitement amongst our employees, both at CIBC and our loyal Tim Hortons guests, which makes today's launch a real celebration. For CIBC, it's all about client experience, innovation, and growth through partnership. Our clients want innovative products and services as part of their banking experience, and we are delivering. Our partners at Tim's have built a truly remarkable brand. All the coffee that's purchased in Canada, almost 80%, is poured at a Tim Hortons. Nearly 15% of the Canadian population shows up at a Tim Hortons every day. Incredible reach. So today we're bringing innovation to these Canadians to reward them for their everyday purchases with our first of its kind Double Double card. It's a great addition to client experience and gives Canadians more choice in the type of rewards they earn when they bank with CIBC. It's also a growth opportunity for CIBC and for Tim Hortons. The card will be available through the CIBC network of branches, call centers, and online, and through Tim Hortons' 3,500 locations throughout Canada, more than 3,500. That brings together two great brands and two very powerful distribution systems. Clients can get this card and redeem the rewards when and where it's convenient for them. That's the power of our partnership with Tim Hortons, and on behalf of CIBC, we are very much looking forward to it. I'd like to close by saying it's a great time to be banking with CIBC's with innovations like mobile banking, mobile payments, the ability to deposit checks with your smartphone with e-deposit, and more. We're delivering banking that's easy and flexible, and today's launch with Tim Hortons is just one more reason for Canadians to choose CIBC for their everyday banking. I'd like to put my thanks out to our team at CIBC, our partners at Tim's, Visa, and Dynamics, and please stay and enjoy the celebration here today in Dundas Square. Thank you.
David and David, thank you very much. Rob and Jeff, thank you very much for being here. Everybody have a great time at Yonge Dundas Square today to kick off the card. Again, when you're taking your photos, sending your messages, tweet them with the hashtag Double Double Card, and we'll create a big tsunami on Twitter today. Thanks very much, everybody.